Are your kitchen and bathroom way overdue for a remodel? Well, I got the guy for you. Call John Sellers at First Response Contracting, 484-256-7136. Both residential and commercial services, and he's licensed and insured. Call him at 484-256-7136. First Response Contracting.
From real estate to real life and everything in between. The Brad Weisman Show. And now, your host, Brad Weisman.
All right, we are back. And you know what? I am freshly shaven, too. I got rid of my beard completely, and I'm now back to a goatee. And speaking of things that are back... Pete Heim is back in the office. I always say in the office, in the studio, but it is in the office, so I can say that.
Yeah.
You know, it's always good to have you back. But you know what's funny, too? This morning I was brushing my teeth, and for some reason I thought about you. I don't know why.
That's flat weird.
It's better than in the shower, right? But I'm brushing my teeth. Yeah, exactly. I'm brushing my teeth, and I'm like, you know what? Pete's coming in today. And I'm like, it's a month already. Like, these months go quick.
I felt like yesterday.
Yeah.
I thought the same thing. I'm like, is this
what
real?
The hell?
Because I rely on your little notification.
Hugo, was it 3 weeks or was this 4?
It's got to be.
No, it's 4 weeks.
It's 4 weeks.
Wow.
See, we always use him because he's younger. He can keep track of time a lot better than we can.
Well, he is. Much younger.
Yeah, much younger.
But you know what?
Holy crap.
Well, it has nothing to do with when it is in the month. It's the same every month.
No, it's the same every month.
It just felt quicker.
It did.
Yeah.
It really did. Really did. So why don't we, the first thing we like to start off with how many homes are on the market in Berks County right now, which is pretty awesome. It's up.
It's up. 331, man.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
It is a great sign. Not close to balance, but
anything that's going like this, we're happy with.
Yeah, absolutely. Right? It's going the right way.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, I mean, days on market still around 20, and that's all the same. Absorption still around a month. Yeah, that's all the same.
Yeah, nothing has really changed that too much. So that's the end of the show. Thanks for coming in. No, just kidding.
Good to see you all.
No, but one of the things I did want to bring up, which is really interesting, I'm seeing a lot more FHA buyers in the market.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I really am. I'm seeing a lot, and I think it's good. So if you're an FHA buyer and you're out there and you were on the market before or looking on the market before, I would strongly suggest coming back, right?
Yeah.
Come back into the market. It's good.
A lot of those people decided to wait.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's good.
But now they're back.
Yeah.
I have a listing right now. I got 4 offers on it that just came in today. They're all FHA.
All of them?
All of them.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's good.
Yeah.
That's a good sign for somebody that's trying to buy FHA because there's nothing wrong with FHA.
There's nothing wrong with it.
It's just that the perception of that would be that, conventional is always going to be better, but not always. Depends.
That's right. And it's not
always better for the buyer, it's the thing, because FHA rates are lower.
They're lower.
Yes.
That's right. And for a seller, if the house is decent, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, exactly.
It really isn't. Someone's going, the FHA appraisals,
peeling
blah, blah, blah.
paint, handrails, those kind
small.
of things. Yeah, it's not big stuff. And a lot of times the buyers agree to pay for it anyway.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Moving on. So what do you got for me there?
Now the tax season's over.
Yeah.
Well, sort of. Yeah, it's over.
How do you feel about that?
Well, unless you extend.
Should we do another show about how we hate taxes?
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, now we're going to get audited. Way to go. See, Hugo, we're going to get audited now.
Sorry, IRS, just don't, just shut the volume down. But
exactly.
No, people get refunds, right?
Yeah, of course.
And something to do with refunds.
We don't.
No, we don't. People, I said. Normal people.
Normal people get refunds.
We're abnormal.
Yeah, exactly.
We're abby-normal.
When we're self-employed, you pay in all the time.
That's right.
That's what it is. Yeah.
We always pay. Anyway, but I'm not going to go there. Anyway, but what you can do with the IRS tax refund that you got, you got down payment.
Yeah.
And if you're saving to buy a house, I mean, that gives you a little bit of a boost. The average one is a little over $3,000. The average refund.
That's amazing.
This past year, right?
Yeah.
So you got down payment, you got closing costs, right? And you can buy your rate down. So if you don't like that 7% rate that's happening, you can buy it down. And in fact, $3,000 would average out, probably get you a good 0.5% maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Depends on the lender. So.
And that's it's a great thing to do, especially if you think rates are going to stay where they are. And we're starting to see a little bit more of a staying where they are type of pattern.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. Right. Yeah, that's what. I was looking. I was looking at the moons last night, the 3 moons that lined up over around Saturn, and that said about the rates.
It did.
Yeah.
It did say it.
I don't even know if Saturn has 3 moons. I'm just going to, and you know what's going to happen, Hugo? I'm going to get emails. He is so stupid. It doesn't even have 3 moons. There's like none on that
Only
one,
on Star Wars.
Yeah, only on Star Wars. That's right. So what else you got? What other numbers do you have?
Well, so in related to that, should I wait for mortgage rates to come down before I move? Moving meaning buyers and sellers moving, both. So basically, buyer demand, right, based on interest rate movement or environment. It's the demand is weak. Statistically, now this is this is a new survey that just came out between 7 and 7.5%. If buyers are only concerned about interest rates, it's going to be weak. Between 6.5 and 7, it's limited. Then you get if it goes down to 6 to 6.5, it's good. And between 5.5 and 6, it's strong.
No, I think it's mayhem.
Mayhem is the word.
I think you looked at the wrong one. It's mayhem. Yes.
Strong equals chaos, mayhem, rioting.
Exactly. Yes, we already got that.
But no, the fence jumpers apparently come off the fence right now between 6 and 6.5 is what the article said. So you were just talking about the FHA fence riders.
Yeah.
We were just talking about them, and they're starting to come in. If you take your tax refund and get that 7 down to 6.5. There you are.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's right where you are.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Right?
And I think, and what did we say before? If the rates don't come down, people are going to get used to them.
They're going to get used to them.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think they're kind of
starting to get used to them. Yeah. I think if it drops down into the low 6s again, people are going to go, oh man, I'm taking advantage of this. Because
absolutely.
Now we know it can go from 6.25 back up to 7.25 in a very short period of time.
Absolutely. And if you're a seller, don't wait. Why? Well, what does that mean for a seller? Why would it be good to wait? Not wait.
Yeah.
Right. It has nothing to do with more buyers for your house. Right. It has to do with more houses competition wise.
Absolutely.
Which is where we're coming into. So
331 on the market, which is awesome.
Yeah.
You know what's an interesting quote I heard? I don't remember where I heard it, so I can't give credit. It was interesting because it said, interest rates right now are at 7.5%. You know what they are when you rent? 100%.
100%.
Isn't that great? Isn't that great?
Dude, can I use that?
You can use it. It's not mine. I forget whose it is, but I'm just going to take it.
Dude,
I'm stealing that. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
It was like the easiest quote in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, rates are 7.5% for purchase. You know what it is for renting? 100%.
100%. That's flat right.
Because there's nothing on the principal.
Right. Yeah.
It's all interest.
It's all interest.
It's just that it's not your interest.
That you can't write
It's
off.
in the best interest of the person who owns the property.
Different kind of interest.
Yeah, different kind of interest. Absolutely.
That's funny.
Yes, it is. So that was a good quote, and it just shows you that once again, if you're renting and you can purchase, because some of these rents are just out of control.
Yeah.
We looked at a number that over the past from 1969 until today, rents went from down at like $150 or $200 a month to like $1,300 a month today.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, yeah, okay, but the mortgage payments went up too. Yeah, but guess what? That rent didn't go towards anything, right? And I'm not busting on people that have to rent.
No, absolutely.
That's not it.
There's a time
but if you have a choice, don't throw your money into the renting.
No, I hear you.
And years ago it used to be because it was cheaper. It was cheaper to rent than it was to buy.
That's right.
And that's not really the case anymore. Not really the case.
You just need the down payment. And all that. And
you're exactly
monthly payment wise, you're good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. So what else you got there?
And with affordability, rates are expected. Okay, they're saying, here we go. They're expected to drop, and they're pushing it off a little bit because of the inflation.
Yeah.
Inflation isn't budging.
It's actually going up a little bit.
Yeah, it's going up a little bit. So the Fed's not going to do their thing.
Yep.
So
they were going to lower it. They were going to lower the Fed rate.
And it's not going to happen.
No.
So they're saying now towards the end of the year, it's going to happen. So we'll see. But if that help, that'll help. Right? Prices, all the averages between MBA, NAR, Freddie, Fannie, right?
Yep.
Goldman Sachs, they're all saying it ranges between 1.4 and 5%.
Wow.
This year it's going to be 3.2.
It's a big span.
Well, that's because they don't know what they're doing.
Exactly.
I mean,
we do, though. We do. Yeah.
Yeah. We predicted 7%. I got to say,
we were right on last year.
We were on it.
Yes,
we were
exactly.
off by 0.39.
They used to be paying us those big salaries.
Yeah, really. What the heck?
Definitely.
Anyway, but we are micro local.
And it had nothing to do with the moons of Saturn. Had nothing to do with that. Not at all.
Those moons of Saturn, man, they were brilliant last night.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
The moon.
And wages. Wages are up 15 points over the normal increased trend line. The wage increase trend line
Yeah.
You know, the normal increase that you see?
Yeah.
It's the dotted line.
So
it's 15 points ahead of that.
Wow.
Which means wages are up. That's good for affordability.
It's very good for affordability.
So it's still pretty affordable.
It is very affordable. It's the best investment vehicle that you're going to get.
Yeah.
Because it's a forced savings.
It's a forced savings account.
Forced savings account.
Yeah, man.
You know, you could sit there and say, I'm going to put $1,000 a month away or $800 a month away. And then all of a sudden, you know, there's a vacation you want to go on and you don't pay the $100. And then you do this, you buy a new car and you don't pay the $100 a month. That's right. So this is forced.
You have a beer emergency.
You have a beer emergency. Holy crap. How much are you buying beer? Where did you buy your beer and how much are you buying? My gosh.
I drink, it's an emergency.
I drink Tito's and it's not that expensive. Oh, it's an emergency. So you spend more because it's at midnight or what?
That's it. Exactly. More people with you.
More people with you. The other thing that we saw too was 66% of the people today are saying, this is as of March 24, that it's a good time to sell.
That's a Fannie thing. They did a survey.
That's a good survey. And which is interesting because last year, not in March, but last February, we were down under 50%.
Yeah, we were.
So if you look at the graph, there was a little dip. And it makes sense. There's a little dip in December, okay? And then it's been going, it's kind of on a trajectory going up.
Yep.
So I think you're going to see hopefully more listings hitting the market because of that kind of response.
That's right. And in that similar survey, 1 out of 4 people said that they think prices are going to come down.
Oh, wow.
That's 25% of the population. Okay.
That's interesting.
So that's really not, I mean, it's surprising that it's even that high.
Yeah.
In my opinion. But
that's incredible.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So,
well, and I hear everybody talking about what is the reason, and I'm not going to get into everything, but everybody's saying, what's the reason for the prices going up? What's the reason? Is it this? I hear a lot of times that hedge fund people are buying up single family homes, and that's the reason the price is going up. I have to tell you, have you had one hedge fund company?
Fudge?
Yeah, that's hedge fudge.
Hedge fudge.
Yeah, hedge fund. Have you seen one company?
Nope.
Or one thing in that situation?
Not here.
I haven't seen that. I don't think ever in my life.
Yeah.
So I don't know where that information is coming from.
It was the investments property side. It was the
REITs?
It was the It was the single family rental homes.
Gotcha.
Single family rental homes.
Gotcha.
80% are mom and pops.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And then there's these other percentages of regional investors, and then there's national investors,
Gotcha.
and then it went into the hedge guys, the big ones. It was 3%.
Yeah,
and most of them.
Well, they're blaming it on them. They're saying because they own so many homes. That's but here's
wrong.
Here's the argument I came back with, that somebody said this to me and they couldn't answer the question. I said, okay, that's great. Let's just say they bought 20% of them.
Yeah.
Who's living in them?
Yeah, right.
People,
Yeah,
right?
People.
Okay, so where are you going to put those people if the hedge fund people sell those homes to other people?
Exactly.
Like here's the thing. It's silence. Silence. It's like as though because they bought them, there's nobody living in them.
Exactly.
What do you think? They're just vacant? No, they're not vacant. I'm sorry, I'm getting on like a tangent. But it's like, it just pisses me off.
No, I'm with you. It's the media, Brad.
Oh my gosh. So here's the thing. If you have 100 homes, right? And between those 100 homes, you either are you're renting some, and there's people that are owner occupied.
Yeah.
No matter what, no matter how you put those 100 homes, who you put in them, there's still 100 homes.
Oh, yes, they are.
Right?
Am
I not right?
The math is perfect.
Yeah, it's incredible. I am a very swell mathematician.
You are.
Yes.
You impress me.
Yes, I impress. I impress no one. The three moon thing really got you. Exactly. So let's keep going back to that. It's inventory.
Yeah. It's inventory. It's all inventory. But listen to this media thing. This same article said it was about, there were 2 decreases. No, this is national, guys.
Yeah.
This is national. 2 decreases last year. January of 23 and January of 24 had slight drops.
In the values.
It was under 0.02.
And that's seasonal.
And the media said real estate values are going down. But the other 11 months averaged between 0.2 and 0.9 per month now.
Yeah.
Of increase, guys.
Yeah.
The largest was August last year, 0.9 in 1 month. Do you know what that is? I mean, we averaged 7.39 here.
That's 12%.
Yeah.
If you keep going.
If you keep going, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's pretty easy math.
But the media said, oh, here we go. And guess what January is? The slowest month of the year because it's winter.
Yeah, nobody's doing anything. Yeah, it's nobody doing it. I know it's crazy. Oh. It's crazy. It gives us a headache. I'm all worked up. Yeah. Where's the Advil? Where's the Advil at?
But then going to the media again. I'm going to keep hammering the media, and I'm going to do it. Listen, people, we're going to do it.
Yeah,
do you know why? It's negative sells headlines, and that's what their business is, and ours is real estate, and we watch these stats and get green every month about how when they come out.
Oh, yeah.
So the foreclosures are up, everybody.
He's still yelling at me. I got him worked up.
The sky's falling.
The sky's falling. Yeah. So what? Yeah. So what's
ready?
Give me these numbers.
In 2023, there was 357,000 foreclosures in the United States, and there was 324,000 in 2022, and in 2010 there was 2.9 million.
Is this your foreclosure voice?
It is my foreclosure voice. It's a great third-party voice.
It's a really good
it's
voice.
Great.
I like it.
So it ticked up from 324 to 357.
We're still good. Yeah, and there's no such thing as zero.
And they all got absorbed.
Yeah, exactly.
Because of the inventory.
Absolutely. Yeah. If we were in a problem with foreclosures, actually there's part of me wishes we had a little bit more.
Bring it.
But I mean, seriously, because it would maybe run inventory a little bit, but it doesn't matter. We still only have the same amount of houses.
But there's not going to be any.
Yeah. What's the problem? We need to build.
We need to build.
We got to repurpose and build.
Let's get those regulations down.
Yep. Either take old warehouses, turn them into residential. You take old office buildings that are not going to be used anymore, turn those into residential. And then if there's land out there, Berkshire Mall, get the Berkshire Mall out of here.
Yep.
Let's just reuse stuff.
Yeah.
We got the spots to do it. And also loosen up a little bit on some of these regulations. Let's get some of that land out there.
We really got to get the regulations down.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
I'm done. I'm spouting off.
Your blood pressure went up a little bit, Oh, wait. Hold on. Hugo has a question.
Yes.
Oh, Hugo has a question.
So a few months ago, I got that homestead letter in the mail. So I want to know, how does that help me out? I know researching, it sounded like it was something good. But now that I got my accepted letter, now I don't know, how do I...
So you were accepted.
You were accepted?
Yeah. Congratulations. Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Okay,
it is a good thing. Here's what you're going to save. Let's just put it this way. Don't plan on any expensive trips. Don't plan on making a lot of money off of this because you might get about $150 a year credit.
Well, it depends on your taxes.
Yeah. It depends on what you already pay.
Okay, got it.
When I was all excited and got my first one, I was like, this is going to be great. I'm going to get this homestead credit.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I got any taxes at all.
And then I saw it on my tax bill. It was like $178. I'm like, are you kidding me? Was it even worth the stamp?
Yay for me.
Yay for me is right. Yes.
All right.
So.
But no, you still do it though. You should.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely do it. I mean,
it's only for principal residents.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. But and the money comes from was supposed to come from the gambling.
That's right.
Right?
It was, yeah. Which I guess it still is. I don't know.
That's where it's coming from the fact that Pennsylvania had opened up more gambling and stuff available. So that's where it came from. Okay. So
that's why you put it all. on black.
Put it all on black or red, and see if you win.
Don't do green.
Yeah,
but if you put it all on red and. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Absolutely. That's what I would do.
Oh, speaking of red.
Yeah, speaking of red, that's right. All right, let's see here real quick. Let's do the red ball. We haven't done the red ball for a while.
Win.
Are there 3 moons on Saturn?
Oh, there it is.
No. So we're gonna have to check. We have to check that out. See if it's real.
Wrong.
I think it's wrong too. I think there's a 4 moon, 4 or 5.
The one with the moons is Uranus.
Oh, geez, there we go. I knew that was gonna come up.
No, I'm serious. You should Google it.
What's about the? Okay, I'll check out. There's so many things. Not enough time to say it. All right, that's about it. Every time Pete comes in, it turns into much more than we thought it would turn into. And we're just glad you're here. Come back every Thursday at 7 p.m. We got all kinds of great guests on here. And we even have Pete, too. So that's about it. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and everywhere else you find your podcast. All right, bye. Are your kitchen and bathroom remodels a little overdue? Well, now's your chance to call First Response Contracting. John Sellers will take care of you. 484-256-7136. They do residential and commercial, and they're licensed and insured. Give them a call at 484-256-7136.